It is said to live with faith. For example, if you leave your bicycle outside, um, you have faith and a little bit of hope, maybe some doubt, but you have faith. Your best foot forward is faith that your bicycle will not be taken. Now, I challenge you to consider this. Since everything is energy, frequencies, and vibrations, if you have a certain level of faith that it's not going to be taken, what if someone's level of faith who really needs the bike and is willing to steal it goes to that level, and then your bike is taken? Now, when you think about this, some people start to think, well, how is that effective to life? Because if I have faith that I'm going to be okay, what if someone has faith that they will hurt me? There's always a balance. There's always a balance. There's always balance. Someone could have faith that, well, if I have faith that someone, me, for example, just mentioning that alone, if I continue to believe that a certain way, then and everything is energy, frequencies, vibrations, right? If I continue to believe that a certain way, then that would mean that I can have faith, but because my faith is also thinking that someone else might have faith to take the bike, my bike is taken. So maybe that can be an opportunity for growth for both. Maybe a friendship can be formed from such a situation as I just explained. But then, of course, you can also use your faith wisely and tell yourself, if someone needs it, you have faith that that person will be provided with what they need. And heck, maybe you might even be able to have a spare bicycle. See, why do I share this? Because when we talk about living our best life and having a good life and, all these insecurities that some people have sometimes, and the things we hope for and the things we wish to have in our life and the things we wish to not have or not be a part of, you have to understand that you have to be responsible for your energy, how you treat yourself and how you treat others, okay? When you create division and when you create paranoia and walls, well, we're not helping ourselves. Yes, barriers are important. Boundaries are important. But boundaries are also there to go past them. And in order to go past them when it comes to other people, the only way we can all pass those boundaries and learn to love, trust, forgive, and keep growing and understand each other more and work together and be in unity and just be. If we really want to love and just be wild and free and crazy, all right, and fun and joyful and creative, athletic, whatever. If we really want to live our best lives, if we really want to love and have a loving life and have many people who, be able to experience an amazing life with anyone, well, guess what? You have to be the example, and life will bring them along, little by little. And the more everyone can do it, life will eventually bring us all together. And that's when you'll really start to notice major changes. Well, if you haven't already noticed the major changes, then I don't know what you're looking at and I don't know where you are. But either way, there are always major changes, okay? And it'll still be very apparent, is what I should say. It'll still be very apparent about the changes that is making towards your life and the life around you, all right? So, remember, we are reflections of each other. We are unique, yet we are reflections. And each of these unique reflections, all right, are similar, yet unique, and all come from the same essence. That essence of love, that essence of creativity, that essence of creation itself and joy and all that is good. And it has no form. It is not confined to a form. It's not just in the humans. That beauty, that love, those loving expressions of all kinds are in all creatures in many ways. So, in order to live the best life, you have to be the best life. You have to give yourself the best life. You have to give yourself the best love. Okay? Follow your heart and your instinct. If your heart tells you, okay, not this way, no, all right, okay, cool. Could it be a better way? Maybe, but follow your intuition. And a good way to tap into your intuition is to fast. Because when you tap into your intuition, aka what some would call ultra instinct, when you fast and tap into your intuition, you know the difference between a gut feeling and something that's just in your mind. When there's something that is telling you, when your spirits, guides, is trying to tell you to do something a certain way and you're hearing from all kinds of, perspectives, but just doesn't seem right, listen, do not be blinded, even if it sounds positive from the outside. It could be positive, and that is a good. thing. But if, for example, in relationships, if you know that you need to do something for yourself in order to grow because you feel it will help yourself, your relation to you, and the relation you're with anyone, be it friendships, partners, business, etc., well, then do it. Listen to your intuition because it is only the right thing. Notice that when you don't listen to your intuition and you start listening more to what someone tells you should do, all right, as good as it may sound, okay, as uplifting as it may be, it might not be the correct uplifting route you need to take. Maybe the next uplifting route you need to take is something that you know you need to do, that you feel you should do. So then follow that. That's what you should do. Whenever you know and you feel that, then that's what you should do. And continue to love, continue to grow. Just follow and trust yourself. And I say this because I was reflecting on this myself. This wisdom I'm only sharing with you guys because I'm only reflecting on it myself, and I'm realizing that, okay, then I've got some, recommendations from some people, but my heart says to do and take a certain action this way because it is in the direction of love for my life and for those that I love. So I'm going to do that, okay? Unless life really shows me otherwise. Your biggest indicators are not always going to be what someone says, but your biggest indicator are sometimes what you experience and how you feel. Okay? Do not get caught in doubt in the thoughts of others. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, continue to love, and have faith that love is always going to win. And take care of yourself. All right? When you can take care of yourself, then you can care for others.